Hey guys, my name is Julian and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on this PRS SE Paul Guitar. First, we're going to check out some specs. Then we're going to check out some different tones with clean, overdrive, and distortion with all of the different toggle positions. And then at the end, I'll give you my opinion about what it feels like to play and what I actually think of this guitar after playing it a while. Okay, I have taken it to gigs. I have recorded with it, so I think I have enough experience with it to kind of have some solid thoughts on it. Okay, so let's begin with the specs, guys. Right, the body is mahogany. Okay, guys, so the body is mahogany and the neck is rosewood. All right, overall, very light guitar, which I actually like a lot. I really enjoy light guitars. I just think that they resonate a little bit better. So I really like the weight. I would say, I haven't weighted the guitar, but I would say somewhere around the 6-pound area. So definitely light. Okay, now as far as the color, guys, it is a beautiful gray. Something that PRS always has is that they do have really beautiful guitars. I mean, yes, they are a little bit flashy, but the color is just really nice. There is no defect actually on the guitar. So when I got it, you know, the guitar just came perfect, no scratches, nothing. I've been lucky enough that I have not scratched it yet. I probably will at some time, but you know, the construction came perfect, right? The build quality, really good. Okay. And that's something that I really love about PRS guitars, that it's just, you know, they're just good guitars. You know, they're well built and they feel good, they sound good, they look good. Okay, so you know, this one was no exception. I do have 2 more PRS guitars and I have, you know, many other guitars, but I would say the PRS guitars always come just beautifully in every way, and even the setup came pretty good. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about what's really important for me, which is the neck profile, guys. So the neck is not chunky actually, because I've seen a lot of people on Reddit or different forums asking if the neck was really chunky, stuff like that, guys. It is not a chunky neck. Now, it's not a thin neck, but I wouldn't even call it like a chunky neck. It's just like a, as they call it, like a wide neck. It is in a C shape. I do prefer necks that are a little bit more of a D shape, have a little bit more shoulder, but it's kind of like a C shape, but I wouldn't call this a chunky neck. All right, again, not even as thin, but not chunky, in my opinion. Even a little bit less chunky than the PRS DGT SE. All right, but the neck feels really good. All right, obviously, you know, there were nothing wrong with the frets. The frets are really nice level. The color. Now, one thing, guys, that maybe I don't like that much and might help you, you know, if you're looking to get this guitar, is that the neck, even though it doesn't feel sticky, I do think that it's a little bit way over finished. Now, I like my necks to feel a little bit more natural, so I like to feel kind of like, you know, the actual wood on my hands. And this one, you know, that gloss is just so heavy that, you know, you don't really feel the wood. You know, it feels really smooth, but you just don't feel the wood. So if I do keep this guitar, then in the future, I might just like sand that down a little bit, because I really just prefer kind of the wood feel. Okay, so that's just, you know, a little thing, but again, it is not sticky. Your hand does not get stuck playing it. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the tuners, guys. And this for me is actually one of the things I don't like about the guitar. Okay, the tuners are just not that good. I mean, they look nice, right? Over here, they have kind of like that vintage look, but in reality, they just feel a little bit cheap, to be honest. And the turning, guys, is not really like a nice, you know, ratio where you're like turning and you can kind of feel it slowly. It has like little jumps, so it's not like super smooth. So in reality, I do think that the tuners are just not that well. Do they stay in tune? Yeah. And once the guitar is in tune, it usually doesn't get out of tune for a while. But, you know, they just don't feel that nice. So I would probably change the tuners. At least that's my opinion on that. All right, now let's talk a little bit about this bridge, guys. Very different than your typical Les Paul bridge. All right, it's their own design. And I think this bridge is actually wonderful. It's really easy to play, really easy to set up. You don't have to worry about intonation. It's really well intonated, just how it is. Feels really good on the hand when you're playing. So the bridge, really nice. All right, now over here, guys, very interesting. And one of the reasons why I got this guitar too is because of the different toggle switch positions, which I'll show you the different tones right when we check them out. But pretty much how this guitar works is that we have our volume, right? Feels good. We have our tone, feels good too. They both feel fine, nothing wrong with them. And with these toggle switches, what they do is that they give us the options to split the coils independently, right? So I could have like, you know, this one switch, right, to single coils, and then the bottom one just be a humbucker, which is actually how I use this guitar most of the time, by the way. because I really like that kind of like coil split position on the neck. Okay, so the switches, again, really cool. I actually love that feature, and they're really easy to access, which a lot of times I do need to change something in the middle of a song. So just having it there instead of the push and pull makes it a lot easier. Okay, and then the one other bad thing on this guitar, guys, and again, we're just talking a little bit spec-wise, is the switch. Right now, this happened to me also with my PRS DGTSC. So I don't know if it's this kind of like 3 switch that they have, but this switch died on me. And my PRS DGTSC also, the same switch also died on me, which is surprising because it has not happened with any other guitar, guys. So in a way, for the price, I'm kind of expecting a little bit of a better quality from the switches. Now, it's really easy to just change, the switch. But again, for the money that you're paying, I do think that, the switch should be like something that should be just like a good quality or comes fine. I don't know what happened to both of them, but they just died on me. All right, so again, I have done reviews on Harley venting guitars, for example, that I think are wonderful for the price, and they have never failed on their switches. So it's surprising that maybe like a 4 times expensive guitar, if I compare it to maybe like the Modern Plus, or maybe like even some of the lower ones, I would be expecting a little bit more out of that. So switch and tuners, just not that good, really, just not that good of a quality. Everything else, really good. Okay, now the guitar has 22 frets. Right, as I said, they're nickel frets, but they feel fine. The finishing on the frets is really, really good. And overall, the body of the guitar is just really nice and well done. It's not a thin guitar, but it's not a super thick guitar. It's not going to be thicker than your Les Paul, definitely. Right, so it's just really comfortable. All right, and then, for this style of guitar, I always say that they're kind of a little bit uncomfortable to play sitting down. I feel that I have to lower my left hand too much. So I usually use a little bit, like a little thing over here on my leg where I can just put it here. Feels comfortable, but the guitar is just easy to play. I played it live, so it's not heavy, it doesn't neck dive or anything. So those are kind of the specs on the guitar, kind of the main things, and overall just really good. Alright guys, so now that we checked out the tones, as always, let me know what you think on the comments. Maybe if you had this guitar, if you tried it before, if maybe you're thinking on it, just kind of let us know what are your thoughts on it. Hopefully this video helps you. Right now, my thoughts on this guitar is that there's many things that I like about this. Actually, most of the things I like about this guitar. The neck, which for me is the most important thing, feels great. But again, you know, I would sand it down, definitely. Yeah, I just feel like I need that connection to the wood for, I don't know, it's just like a mental thing, at least for me. So definitely a little bit overdone on that, but the neck feels fine, okay? The actual playing the guitar is easy. That's one of the things that I like about PRS guitars. They always feel easy to play. I never really have to fight it a lot. You know, that came really well. Now, another thing that I love about this guitar, and actually the main reason, and I use that a lot, is those switching options. As I said in the intro, guys, I use that so much in different songs. I play in a cover band. We do stuff all over the place. Now, guys, it's not going to give you like a super strat sound. It's going to give you a single coil stratty kind of sound. But if you're looking for like just a strat sound, just get a strat. Just get a Silver Sky if you like it. I think that guitar is amazing. Or just get like a strat guitar, guys, if you're looking for that tone, right? This is going to give, it's more like think of this as like a humbucker guitar with the option to give you a little bit of a strat sound, right? But not like a pure single coil sound. Now they do sound nice, and again, the switches, they work really well. I like where they are, like they don't get in the way, and they're really easy to switch. So I do use them a lot, and for me, it's actually one of the best features this guitar has. And they have it on other guitars too, but you know, it's the only guitar that I have it which is separate without the push and pull, and I think this is a really cool design. Okay. Now, since the guitar is not heavy, I have gigged with it a lot, and the tune stability is really good. Now, even though I don't like the tuners, and they just don't move that well, once it's in tune, the guitar just tends to stay in tune, like no problem with any other tuning. So again, another good thing. Right now, what it actually feels like to play, and this, guys, it's like a little bit of something we can talk about. Even though all of the specs on this guitar are really good, the guitar feels good, the neck feels good. I love the color and the look of the guitar, right? The switching, for some very weird reason, I find it a little bit hard to connect with this guitar. So it's not that I don't use it. Let's say that again. So guys, let's do it again. So guys, it's not really that I don't use it, because I do use it a lot. But it's that for some reason, yeah, there's just some guitars that I connect a lot with, and I don't know, I don't even think it has to do with specs. And just with this one specifically, I'm having a little bit of a hard time connecting to it. It's like I like everything about it, but when I play it, for some reason, I don't feel. Now, guys, this is not going to be that like, oh, PRS have no soul kind of thing, because my Silver Sky SE and SE DGT are guitars that are amazing to play, and I connect with them since minute one, and they have crazy amount of, let's say, soul, right? Because at least that's what I feel that I give to the guitar. But with this one, for some reason, guys, you know, I'm just not connecting with it. Now that might be maybe the neck, right? That on the neck, maybe I just need to really feel that connection to wood a little bit closer. Could be it, right? I mean, I still don't know what it is. But also, guys, could actually be the pickups. Right now, the pickups sound really good, guys, and that's kind of the funny thing. They sound good. But for some reason, when it's on humbucker mode, which I will have it a lot of the time, sometimes I'll have it with that split position on the neck a lot, but a lot of the times I'll actually have like full humbucker. And the humbuckers are really good clean. They're really good for high gain, especially actually if you drop tune. They're really good for that too. I think it actually has a great drop tune, kind of like thick, nice sound, right? With enough highs and everything. It doesn't sound like super boomy. But for some reason, the humbuckers, when I'm looking for that kind of like overdrive between, you know, low overdrive and the high overdrive, right? That middle area, I just can't get them to sound the way that I want them to sound, right? Which again is very different from other guitars. And that is a sound that I do use a lot. Again, in the cover bands that I play in, you know, I do need that sound a lot for a lot of the songs. So, you know, the pickups, I wouldn't change them because of the whole switching system. I think it would be horrendously hard to do that. So I think this is a guitar that, you know, just gotta like the pickups, and you know, that's kind of the list for me. I don't want to do all that switching. I think it's actually way too much work, and they're not bad. It's just that they cannot get that sound that well. All right, but the guitar, guys, it just, you know, it feels good to play. It's just like, you know, for some reason I'm not connecting to it. So let me know if that ever happens to you. Now, if you're looking for a really good guitar, guys, I do think this is a great guitar. Now, I'll be a little bit honest, and I do place the SE DGT more. I will do a comparison video. But it's a very personal thing, guys. Okay, so maybe I might not connect to it 100% for some kind of reason, but maybe you might connect to this type of guitar. So that's why, if you can, try them out and just see what you like more. But I will do a comparison video on those. All right, so overall, guys, it really is a great guitar. The build quality, top notch. Sounds good. The neck is good. But, you know, just not connecting with it that much. But is it a good guitar? Yeah, it is a great guitar. Would I buy this one again? Probably not. If I lose, I'll probably try something else. I'll probably try some other PRS, maybe a custom 24. But it's not a bad guitar at all. Okay, guys, so that's kind of our video for today. Now, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.